family trying to eat me or make me part of their family or whatever, and I'm definitely good off that. And some of you guys might be like, but Derek, you gotta save your wife. What about your wife? What about her? Come on, buddy. It's been 3 years, bro.
But
it's
I got
time for
me
me to
a
move
new
on.
Final video of the night. This is horror games I could easily survive 2. Shout out Derek FDB. Let's get it.
You know, horror games are easily the coolest and most immersive way to experience the horror genre. Every step you take, every decision
Chat, what do you think is scarier? Horror movies or horror games?
you make is determined by no other than you. But what if we were in these games? Would we survive? Well, that's exactly what we'll be doing today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'll be going over even more horror games I could easily survive. And as usual, say it with me now, I'll be giving you guys my strategy, my game plan, my thought process.
Talk to me.
And obviously, some of the ones that I can't.
Outlast. I wouldn't even try. If I'm in Outlast vicinity, I'm
starting with a bit of a tricky one. Outlast. We play as this journalist investigating an abandoned asylum after hearing word of some inhumane experiments happening there. Why would you go there?
Yeah,
and upon arriving there, it was worse than we could have imagined. These experiments caused these patients to become variants, pretty much these mutated, violent monster things. And after realizing how dangerous this probably is, you try to find a way out the asylum. Boom. That's the setup we're dealing with. Now this one is a very difficult one to start off with. I was 11 when this game came out, and all I remember is I refused to play it because it was so scary. I knew it was bad when I couldn't even watch the Rad Brad play it. Not only are we trapped in a loony bin that's dark, has small corridors, and probably smells crazy, but we also have to deal with the variants. And while most of them are just crazy humans with no pain tolerance, there is one we really gotta look out for. Chris Walker, a mutated 6'9", 300-pound plus monster.
Absolutely
to put
not.
it in perspective, that means we're dealing with someone the same height as LeBron James and around, I don't know, half the weight of Rod Wave. This is a scary, formidable.
Stop. Nigga said half the weight of Rod Wave at 300 pounds. Stop.
On it. And might I add, he has experience. This dude isn't like Springtrap just murking children for no reason. This dude murks grown men for no reason. He has body.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think the main reason I won't play Outlast, I hate the fact that I'm playing with a camera. Like, it's just like, that's my view, is the camera, and I need like, I can't just, like, it's one thing to have to run away from active enemies, but I also gotta keep the fucking camera charged. I'm not doing that.
What am I gonna do? And I sat on this one for a long time.
I'm just not gonna go.
I'm probably getting cooked, I won't lie.
Yeah,
this one just ain't even fair, bro. In the wise words of Kendrick, it ain't 20v1, it's a 1v20. It's just me by myself versus all these variants in this dirty, rundown asylum. Remove Chris Walker from the situation, and I might die 30 minutes in. If I step in there, I'm literally finished. Like, yeah, I know I'm the fastest to ever do it. Ka-chow. But a crammed space like this is not good for me. If it was me that got the anonymous tip about the experiments they were doing here, I wouldn't have even showed up.
Oh God. Fierce to Fathom. Oh, I'm surviving.
For those of you who don't know this one, Fierce to Fathom is a psychological horror game series where us, the main character, play through super duper scary and realistic scenarios. Isolation, home invasion, some stalking.
I think I'm surviving all the Fierce to Fathom for sure.
Occasion. Chill, don't hype me out. And while it sounds like it's whatevs on paper, the atmosphere of these games will change your mind fast. And not only is the atmosphere scary, but even the NPCs are scary. Like, these dudes are chopped. And to make things even scarier, every episode of this game is based on a real life event. Like, y'all know how the movies be having based on a true story in the beginning or end? Yeah, that's this game, based on a true story. Every single one of them. There's a lot of episodes to pick from in this one, so I'm gonna just go with the one that's scariest to me. Fierce to Fathom, episode 3. Carson House. And this one we played as an 18-year-old named Noah back in 2009.
Yeah, Carson House is scary, yeah.
2009? Some of y'all didn't even exist. We were tasked to look after someone's crib for a weekend for a whopping $100. You know, doing some grocery shopping, fixing the computer, taking a piss, feeding the dog. Still taking a piss? That's the thing, bro. But as the night goes on, weirder and weirder stuff starts happening. Random knocks on the door, strange text messages, random noises in the house, and that's when it's revealed that someone has broken into the house. We got an intruder on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is something...
That been crazy, bruh. I I'm sorry, bro. I don't never want a bit that in love with me. Where you break into my house as an ex and try to... When you break into somebody else's house. I'm watching actively somebody else's house and you try to break in and kill me? Man, shit, man.
Everyone who has ever been home alone has fear. A random person breaking into your crib at a random given time, scariest being nighttime, and you being forced to 1v1 them. It's a scary thought, but it ain't nothing I can handle. To truly come up with a proper plan to beat this one, I gotta understand two things. One, who is the intruder? And two, what do they want? Throughout the course of the game, we get little hints of who it may be via text messages, flowers at our door, and other stuff. But once we get into the end game, that's when it's revealed that the home intruder is actually our psycho ex-girlfriend.
Type shit.
Kara. I know, shock.
I mean, she just want she just want that shit again. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta lay it down to save your life, then lay the pipe down to save your life, twin. That's it. That's all she want. You know what I'm saying? She just want to be with you again. All you gotta do is fake the funk. Fake the funk. Yeah, I want to be with you too, girl. Aha. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of, you know what I'm saying? And then when it's time to leave, hey, that big crazy bitch out here again. You know what I'm saying? And then she gone, man.
And what does she want, you may ask? Well, of course, to get back with your boy. I don't blame her. Not a surprise. But now that we know all the background, here's the plan. Since I'm more familiar with the Carson crib than she is, I say we use this to our advantage and do a little bit of camping, if you will. Imagine this. She walks into the crib, roaming the bottom floor looking for me. Noah, oh Noah. I'm watching her on the camera as she finishes searching the bottom floor. She makes her way upstairs and approaches the room I'm in. Noah, I know you're in there.
How you know that?
Open up, Noah, before I... Hey, Kara, I think we should get back together. Really? Yeah, really. Here, I'll unlock the door. Come inside. Let's talk about it. All right. I just can't believe you really changed your mind that... That's an easy win. Only thing we really gotta look out for with her is her durability. Cause turns out the reason we broke up with Kara is cause Kara be on that meth. So I don't really know if one swing of the bat will do the trick. We might have to do 4 or 5 or maybe even 12 depending on her dosage. Don't do meth.
Nah, dude, I haven't even played this bitch. Resident Evil 7, I don't think I'm doing it, let alone even playing that motherfucker. No cap. No cap.
We all know the franchise, Resident Evil, recognizable.
Hey, man. May the game gods bless a nigga and remaster RE5. May the game gods bless a nigga and remaster RE5. And me and my nigga Skull can play together.
The Resident Evil games have always been known for being scary. Like, I remember trying to play Resident Evil 4 on my PS2 when I was but a wee little lad. And emphasis on trying, because I could not get through that game at all. Yeah, there's been some scary Resident Evil games over the years, but Resident Evil 7...
I ain't gonna lie, I hate the... Like, I don't hate the Resident Evils with the change angles. They're just not my favorite.
This one is hands down the scariest. I said put your hand down. In this one we play as this guy named Ethan who ventures onto a plantation in the state of Louisiana after we received a message from our wife who had been missing for 3 years. And after entering a house on the plantation, we find our wife, but she tells us that message was not from her. And after realizing our wife is now some sort of infected zombie thing and a failed escape, we come face to face with the Baker family. A regular Louisiana family turned murderous and cannibalistic after being infected. And the infection didn't just turn them violent, it also turned them into mutants, giving them super strength, the ability to regenerate, extra intelligence, and some, their very own transformation. Is that a sack? And after seeing how truly insane they are, we have to run, fight, and find a way off the plantation. Look, I'm gonna start with this. Plantation and Louisiana in the same sentence would have been enough for me to not go over there. Combo that with the Baker.
Listen, my wife go missing for 3 years and then send me a message saying she just wants me to come. She loves me so much and wants me. I done moved on to bigger and better things. I done got me a new bitch. 3 years. That got me a new bitch. And I got me a new bitch. Fuck is you talking about?
Family trying to eat me or make me part of their family or whatever, and I'm definitely good off that. And some of you guys might be like, but Derek, you gotta save your wife. What about your wife? What about her? Come on, buddy. It's been 3 years, bro.
But
It's
I got
time for me
me
to
a
move
new
on and get on
bitch.
one of them dating sites. Is Tinder still a thing? Honestly, even if it was a month of her being gone instead of 3 years, I wouldn't go. She told me herself, do not come get her. And as the respectful husband that I am, if the missus tells me to not go get her, I ain't going. Because if I did, that's called stepping over her boundaries, fellas. Take notes. But let's say I did go. I did go to the creepy plantation mansion. What would happen then? Well, I would immediately die. Because the second we do find our wife, she turns on us because she's infected or whatever and chops off our hand. This is ridiculous. Really? 3 years of marriage?
And then the nigga gets his hand back with fucking water?
And I come save you and this is how you repay me? I took you to Cheesecake Factory. And I know we get our hand stitched back on, but the mental damage is already done.
Yeah, nah.
Plus, I don't know how much of that green juice is really gonna help with the broken ribs she gave me earlier after throwing me into that wall. Resident Evil 7, I'm not surviving, sadly. Farthest I get is that fight with that sack lady. After that, I'm finished.
I'm surviving.
Now, this one may look all innocent and sweet, but
Am I surviving? I want to say yeah, because I can just do the puzzles and like, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm surviving.
hear me out. Amanda the Adventurer is about this old children's show revolving this girl named Amanda and her sidekick Willie. So think Dora, but instead of being Mexican, she's black, and instead of Boots being a monkey, he's a lame sheep. We find these VHS tapes of the show and watch a few episodes, and everything seems normal. But as we continue watching them, they start to get stranger and stranger until Amanda is straight up talking about death and threatening to turn Willie into lamb chops. And if we upset Amanda, that violence will be turned against us too. So we're dealing with some cursed taste,
just do what you gotta do and don't upset her.
And just like The Ring, I know the perfect solution. Maybe stop watching the tapes when stuff gets weird. Really though, how many times do you guys see Amanda intimidate Willie with her evil stares, or have her genuinely tweaking out when you get an answer wrong before you decide, yeah, maybe leave the mystery solving to the detectives? I couldn't even watch Danger Dolan for too long before getting scared, so I know from experience that creepy video stuff ain't my jam. But let's just say for funsies, I watched every tape. And we all know I'm not solving the mystery, so the tall, lanky monster version of Amanda comes after me. What then? Well, judging...
Well, then, I don't know if I'm getting away from this. That is crazy when you think about it. This is absolutely absurd. I don't know if I'm getting away from this necessarily, but I think I just not piss her off.
By the physique of this thing, it doesn't look like it will be that tough to combat. Yeah, it is rocking them British veneers and some gnarly acrylics, but that pelvic bone is giving off a lot of malnourished energy. I don't know what it is. I got it weighing at most $180. And yeah, I know it's fast and all, but with them flimsy joints, all I gotta do is hit them with a little right to the knee, and bada boom, bada bing. That's a win for me.
No. Hell no. Niggas like, some of you wanna play Silent Hill? Fuck no.
Now this one may seem insanely difficult, but like I said for the last one, just hear me out. In Silent Hill 2, we follow this blonde dude named James, who after receiving a letter from his deceased wife, damn, we got a lot of X's in this video.
Right.
He goes to Silent Hill, this town engulfed in fog with monsters everywhere, creepy buildings, and blah, 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 blah. I know what y'all are here for. Y'all want to know if I can defeat the big bad in this one. Pyramid Head. Dude with a massive pyramid on his head, holding a big sword. Super scary looking dude. Like when I saw the 06 movie, which in my opinion is alright, it's not that bad. The sound of that siren and the image of Pyramid Head were burned into my mind. But now after looking back and after playing the original Silent Hill 2, this dude is not on anything. He's like those muscle heads who don't know how to fight. Just all appearance, no skill. Like, look at this gameplay. Come on, bro. You gotta keep it above. It's just scary to you. He can have all the menacing energy in the world, but the second he swings, he loses all of it. I could easily run away or even walk away with a dude swinging like this, but let's say it is the movie version of him, or the remake version. I haven't played it yet, but I assume he has better hands than this one. What are my chances then? Well, 100%. Because the thing about Pyramid Head is, he's not even real. He's a figment of James's imagination after feeling all that guilt for killing his wife. And if I'm in control of James's body in this situation, I don't have a shred of guilt. It wasn't my wife that got killed, so I won't be manifesting or whatever any of these monsters, this creepy environment, and most importantly, I won't be manifesting Pyramid Head. It's that easy. Come on now. Come on now. Now, if he was real.
Hey, man.
As you guys can see though, once again, I survived and maintained my record of What is my record in these videos? Can one of y'all find that out for me? Comment down below any of the ones you guys think I was wrong or right about. And comment down below some more games you guys would want to see for a part 3 or maybe even on that second channel. It's still coming, it's still coming. I pinky promise it's still coming. And moral of the story?
W video. Nah, he's valid though, so like I don't know, man. Scary fucking games be scaring me, bro. Like, I just get too... I'm so immerseful when it comes to games. I get so immersed in the games. I be got to tell myself to, like, talk to y'all during, like, gameplays. Because I just be so in it and ready to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? That's how immersed I be. So imagine being that immersed and a fucking jump scare comes out. You know what I'm saying? But W video, shout out Derek FDB, you know what I'm saying? W video twin, you know what I'm saying? Type shit.